It has come to my attention that I should have apparently heard this album a long time ago, and the thing is, I have not. So, I'm gonna alleviate that problem. A lot of people tell me Ween is right up my alley. A lot of people tell me they're really blown away to find out that I have never heard this album before, or further than that, never heard this band before. Now, with a caveat, I grew up watching SpongeBob. Like a lot of people, I've heard the song Ocean Man because it was in the SpongeBob movie. And I've heard, I think they did the Tie Your Shoe song, didn't they? I feel like I found that out way, way, way later in my life. But my understanding is that they did the Tie Your Shoe song for SpongeBob, and they did Ocean Man, which, again, I recall hearing in that SpongeBob movie. But besides that, you now know virtually everything I know about the mollusk. So I am going to take everybody's word for it and just assume I'm walking into an album I'm going to love because everybody tells me, Walter, you're actually going to love it. So I'm going to jump in. Before I hit the play button, it's just very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, join us on Twitch. Those people over there are actually the best people. They have great taste in music. They just want to spend time with you, and so do I. Guys, without further ado, The Mollusk by Ween. I'm dancing in the show tonight. Here we go.
On my ribbons tied is my hair in place. Have I got a cute expression on my face and my shoes all shine? I'll try to keep in line when I'm dancing in the show tonight.
You know, there is zero bit of me that saw this album starting this way. Like, it almost feels like it just jumps straight into absurdism.
In place. Have I got a cute expression on my face and my shoes
The piano,
all
though,
shine?
is genius.
I'll try to keep in line when I'm dancing in the show tonight. Does my shuffle step really look so good? Am I doing it the way you think I should?
What's happening with the voices here?
Does my shuffle step really look so good? Am I doing it the way you think I should?
Am I doing it the way I should?
Be a miss. If does my shuffle
I'm sorry.
Am I doing it the way you think I should? Would it be a miss if I blew a kiss when I'm dancing in the show tonight? Showtime now is getting near, and I'm getting scared.
No, I really do feel like I'm hearing SpongeBob and Patrick in the background. Like, this really feels like they're singing a duet.
Wish I could see in the mirror if I'm all prepared.
If I'm all prepared.
First you take a step, then you point your
First you take a step, then you point to your toe.
toe.
Patrick!
I know it like I did a week ago. Am I standing straight? I can hardly wait to be dancing in the show tonight.
Oh boy! Syntax, thank you so much! You just made me pregnant! You see this? You just made me pregnant! Thank you so much! Many blessings from me to you, man.
And I'm getting scared. Wish I could see in the mirror if I'm all prepared. First you take a step, then you point your toe. Hope I know it like I did a week ago. Am I standing straight? I can hardly wait to be dancing in the show tonight.
Yo, real talk. What? That noise that happened right out of the VeggieTale court. Yeah, dude. That I literally read that like it was coming out of my mouth, and it was just the perfect words, Crimson. That really was like VeggieTale's Disney core. That was nuts. But the second, like, I don't even necessarily. It was absurdist. It was like an absurdist song, and it was kind of lip and kind of genius, but very much reminiscent and nostalgic of SpongeBob. I cannot separate it in my brain, and I think it's just that, you know, a result of having, you know, listened to this album for the first time in 2024. But yeah, absolutely nuts. This song is called The Mollusk, and from the first second, it already sounded tremendously different and less childish. That noise is amazing. Somebody tell me what it is if you can. And that guitar.
Hey little boy, what you got there? Did you find it in the sandy ground? Does it emulate the ocean sound? Yes, I found it on the ground, emulating the ocean sound. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever live forever be free.
This gives me some Jethro Tull meets Jack Black vibes. And I know that's going to sound like such a specific thing, but this gives me Jethro Tull meets Jack Black vibes. Happy birthday, Sarah! Everybody, whether you're a Rooski in YouTube or a Rooski in the chat, give my mod, my wonderful translating mod, Sarah, just the happiest of birthdays. She's the best person. And she has a form of synesthesia where music, she tastes it. And it's so cool. So if you watch any of my videos and you happen to see that name in the chat and you happen to hear her say something this song tastes like, she really means it. And it's so cool. This whole idea, though, yes, I found it on the ground, emulating the ocean sound. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever. Let forever be free. That, what a beautiful. Wow. Let's be forever, let forever be free. Dude, this song, is that a flute I'm hearing? Like with some delays on it? Hey little boy, come walk with me and bring your newfound mollusk along. It speaketh of the Trinity, can it gaze at the sun with its wandering eye? Yes, it speaks of with its wandering eye. Wow. Hey little boy, come walk with me and bring your newfound mollusk along. It speaketh of the Trinity, can it gaze at the sun with its wandering eye? Yes, it speaks of the Trinity, casting light at the sun with its wandering eye. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever, let forever be free. Gosh, this song is amazing. And it's so less is more. This reminds me an incredible amount of maybe a happier sounding Neutral Milk Hotel. Like everything is so compressed that I'm hearing, but it's also really mixed and mastered well. I mean, it's very quintessential the 90s sound to me. Similarly, in kind of it's like imagery and I mean, absurdist kind of lore thing here. Bring forth the mollusk, cast unto me. Let's be forever, let forever. I'm gonna need a little more convincing on the Postal Service. What kind of song are you thinking? I am thinking it's a sign. Maybe, actually. Lidarko. Maybe. I'm not. Okay, yes.
That spur the mollusk from the sand. The waking of all creatures that live on the land.
Wow.
And with just one faint glance,
Dude. Ladorko, you just get syntax. Thank you so much for that. But God, seriously, I'm so excited about this. The way this ended and cascaded, there were so many different. So I'm dying on this hill that I say this reminds me of Neutral Milk Hotel's "In the Aeroplane Over the Sea" album, like 100% for sure. Whoa, I'm hearing that noise a lot. I'm also hearing some. I really love the trumpet. That, I mean, just wow. That was such an amazing song. I'm adding that like immediately. Hang on. I'm leaving the lyrical screen. Just that got immediately playlisted like 100%. That was so good. That was so good.
Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Did you ever see a man with 8 fingers on his hand?
I'm a carpenter's son, so that's like, I've seen that a lot.
Did you have to dry your eye when you
He didn't say hands, he said hand. I take it back.
saw that puppy fly? Oh no, tell me it ain't so.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Have you ever tried to shrink like an ice cube in a sink? Have you ever tried to see what lies hidden in the tree? Have you ever made a flag and squished it in your hand? Oh no.
This right here, have you ever made a flan and squished it in your hand? I feel like the absurdism here is actually kind of speaking into like real human emotions. Like, have you ever tried to shrink like an ice cube? And maybe I'm just trying to dig too deeply into lyricism here, but the idea of making a flan, which actually looks like such a perfectly molded thing, and wanting to squish the flan is 100% a human feeling I can relate to. And I don't like yucky fingers. Like, I am so paranoid about having clean hands. So like yucky fingies to me, worst thing ever. I can't handle yucky fingies. But yeah, trying to shrink, trying to see what lies hidden in a tree. Like, again, it's kind of just, there's some whimsy here, but there's also some like real element of question of like the human condition. The transitionary pieces do not make sense to me because it feels like they're building up and then it just goes right back into that thing. I feel like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard learned a lot from these guys.
Tell me it ain't so.
Like there, it. Billy. Huh? What is this tone? These double bends on the guitar? These squealing reverbs?
Have you ever tried to shrink like an ice cube in a sink? Have you ever tried to see what lies hidden in the tree? Have you ever made a flan and squished it in your hand? Oh no, tell me it ain't so.
And Margosa, I love you so much. From me to you, man. Bang.
Did you ever see a man with 8 fingers on his hand? Did you have to dry your eye when you saw that bunny fly? Oh no, tell me it ain't so.
Are we asking Billy for help? What is...
Help me.
bands happening in this guitar. This is actually so nuts. Like if you have headphones on, be listening for the way the feedback sound kind of pans from left to right ear. Very, very, very interesting. I think that this is like a cry for help between the lines, but also very literally a cry for help because he goes, "Help me.
Help me.
And then this outro is just so massively big and psychedelic and tense and a little bit creepy, but also like a cheerful creepy. It kind of reminds me of like Crimson Raider. Thank you so much. Amargoso, welcome back. This feels like absurdist melancholy, you know? Like, it really seems like absurdist melancholy here with psychedelia, with a side of psychedelia.
I'll be your Johnny on the spot. I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
My dad died, left me all he's got. I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
Huh?
I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
Yes! I love this.
I get up early in the morning. I get up early in the morning. I slop the pigs, mama shucks the corn. I get up early in the morning.
Amazing.
I got a Chevy with a Mopar can. I got a Chevy with a Mopar can. I got a Chevy with a Mopar can. I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
I feel like that noise, they put a bunch of microphones up around like a shotgun. Poof, like that's such a huge sound. And then I like that they broke form here when they went, I got a Chevy with a Mopar cam. And, you know, then the way it ended there at the end was totally different. So it totally broke Mopar. It is, think American-made vehicles, best way I could put it to you. Mopar. So Chevy, GMC, things like that. Yeah. Car parts, domestic to America car parts that are like OEM manufactured.
I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
That noise. Boom. The synths here and the guitars. Wait, this is guitar? This is guitar.
I'm going down. 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 I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
What is that noise?
I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
This song is a mega. That boom is another synth. Really?
Left me all he's got. I'll be your Johnny on the spot.
That noise is so massive and so fitting. It was great. Johnny on the Spot, I really, really, really enjoyed it. Nothing I'm hearing here other than the Mollusk has been like moving lyrically, but it's the sounds, it's the whimsy, it genuinely, it kind of gives me vibes of like Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull, vibes of Tenacious D, vibes of Neutral Milk Hotel. I'm seeing all of these different kinds of elements coming together in this. I just really, really, really like it. There's a certain element where absurdism plays in. There's a certain element where like there's kind of some existential questioning going on. It's Butthole Surfers also. I 100% agree. In that song in particular, like the song Pepper, a little bit with some of those wow, 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 wow sounds, definitely. Wow. It feels like there's like a crescendo going into him saying words. Listen.
Listen not to what I said. I said, please calm it down.
Wow.
Everything is a turning round.
It is weird.
Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind.
Why is Ambi from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard singing this part?
Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of this, yeah you wish. Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of this, yeah you wish. Laughing lady, living lover. Boy, sassy, brassy, lassie.
Yeah, there are definitely some Giz lyrics.
I miss your love, I miss lassie. I give me shoes so I can
Give me shoes so I can tapsy. This feels like nautical absurdism, and I love it.
tap all over this big world.
That acoustic guitar tone.
Take my hand, you ugly girl. Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of this, yeah you wish. Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of this.
Oh man. Tone. That lead is fantastic. I feel like
Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of
I also feel like I'm catching a little bit of a Fish vibe here.
this, yeah you wish. Mutilated lips give a kiss on the wrist of the worm-like tips of tentacles expanding in my mind. I'm fine accepting only fresh brine. You can get another drop of this, yeah you wish.
It almost I can't undo the connection to me between this album and In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. Okay, so wait a minute. The Fish Ween fan base does cross over. This makes perfect sense to me. What album was the Helping Friendly Book featured? I can't think of it right now because I'm trying really hard. Hang on. Helping Friendly Book album. It was... Is it Helping Friendly Book? Is it? It's Wilson. There we go. Sorry about that. It's Wilson. Anyways, it reminds me of the song Wilson for whatever reason.
Pity fuck if I pull out the claymore, your shit out of luck. Who's that girl? That pretty.
I don't think I gave the beginning of this song a fair shake. It feels like this is live in a room.
Yeah, we pity fuck.
This sounds to me like this was this is such a specific example, but this sounds to me like it was recorded in an empty room in somebody's house with people there. Like, if you took all of the furniture out of your living room and set up in there, that's what it sounds like to me.
If I pull out the claymore, your shit out of luck. Who's that girl? That pretty young thing. After I fuck her, she'll get up and sing. Aye. Sharpen your boots, I'll bludgeon your eye.
SpongeBob kind of metal, guys.
The Blarney Stone brings a tear to my eye. Down
Like-
to the pub for a 2-shilling ale. The
Yo.
bread on the counter is going stale. If I don't get some fresh bread soon, go punch in your face on bark at the moon.
How did they write the songs together? Did they go into this just thinking whatever comes out of our fingertips with the pen is what we're gonna play? Because the music doesn't sound bad if overly compressed, but the lyrics, where they came up with the concept for this is just so far beyond me. But given the sounds of the 90s, I 100% see why this is lit. Like, I feel like I resound with the genius that's here, even if all I have really to say about it is that it's absurd.
Sharpen your boots, unbludgeon your eye. The Blarney Stone brings a tear to my eye.
I think that's a very good way to put this. Because now we have like a Celtic rock kind of thing going on, you know?
Ain't got no girl 'cause I haven't the time.
I tell you, if I hadn't listened to every single Pink Floyd album, I would love to react to Pink Floyd.
Got too many other things on my mind. Party was nice, she was pale and cute, but I threw her away like an old piece of fruit.
This song didn't age very well, did it?
Sharpen your boots, unbludgeon your eye.
Oh!
The Blarney Stone that brings a tear to my eye. Got ooze in my pores, my feet are all wet. Got mold in my ears, but I ain't dead yet. Got stones in my bladder, got a crack in my head. When Polly starts crying, this is what I said. Sharpen your boots.
100% a song I can see just people having the best time crowd chanting to in a concert, though. Even though the lyrics did not age well for the world we live in today, I can absolutely see this song being a vibe at a concert.
Unbludgeon your
Yeah, Patty can absolutely do better. I'm not speaking against that. But doesn't this sound like a song you'd hear on St. Patty's Day?
The Blarney Stone brings the tear to my eye.
Like, this is kind of lit. I can 100% see this being something that I would listen to at the pub on St. Patty's Day. With my arm around a dude, a Guinness in my hand, just going ham, singing with the groups. It's Gonna Be Alright is the name of this song. Gives me kind of an 80s vibe right now.
Baby, what have I done? Gonna left you all alone.
Wow, this is hitting hard.
It's hard for me to sing this song. We've been together for so long.
Dang.
I think I know what my soul's gotta say.
This is...
And it won't hurt as bad someday. It's gonna be alright, baby. It's gonna be alright, love. And if the mist ever lets the sun through, I'll just hope I did the right thing for me and you. Guess I'm ruled by my heart. Built a life and I tore it all apart. It's just not our time, but you'll find.
This song is kind of hitting me between the eyes. I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship with somebody that you knew you shouldn't have been in, because maybe you didn't reciprocate their emotions. Maybe you've been on the other side of it. I have had the experience of being on both sides of this thing, and recognizing I'm in a relationship with somebody that I don't necessarily love, but at that time I felt like maybe it was better than being alone, and I really hurt a person, you know? And not that I would say I have guilt, because it was a bad relationship for both of us, right? But I'm kind of getting hit a little bit between the eyes in this context. Just, you can't change your feelings, right? But this is my favorite song. I mean, this song and The Mollusk have just been so beautiful. Like, this is so eloquent. I think I know what my soul's got to say, and it won't hurt as bad someday. It's going to be all right, baby. It's going to be all right, love. And if the mist ever lets the sun through, I just hope I did the right thing for me and you. Guess I'm ruled by my heart, built to laugh, and I tore it all apart. The eloquence, which is such a jarring experience when you're coming from just the most absurd lyrics. Like the last song there, what was it called? The Blarney Stone. That song was 100% the weirdest kind of vibe I've ever heard. And it just gets followed up by this deep sense of emotion. Like, it's interesting to see throughout this album, they both do and do not take themselves seriously. And, I just really love that. For such huge lyrics to be coming out of this, beautiful.
Guess I'm ruled by my heart. Built a life and I tore it all apart.
Wow.
It's just not our time, but you'll find a new love and you'll be fine.
Wow. This song is amazing.
So many dark and lonely nights, but I believe someday I'll see the light.
Oh,
It's
man.
gonna be alright, baby.
Wow.
It's gonna be alright.
And it's building here, too.
And if the mist ever lets the sun through,
Wow.
I just hope I did the right thing for me and you. And if the mist ever lets the sun through,
guitar. I mean, this really does make me so happy. But from like a place of understanding.
It's gonna be alright, love. And if the mist ever lets the sun through, I just hope I did the right thing for me and you.
This is immediately getting added.
For me and you.
Absolutely beautiful banger of a song. And then that hard cut. What a transition. And now we've got bongos. Feel like I'm about to hear Lowrider come on.
Sitting alone in the den, watching the eel. Help me find my way home, watching the eel. Barrows its head in the sand, daylight has come.
I don't know what he's doing with his vocals here. I feel like this is the sound that walked though, so Ocean Man could run.
Barrows its head in the sand,
Like this vocal take.
daylight has come. There shall be rest.
Ween could write Lowrider, but War could never write Waving My Dick in the Wind.
In a while, daylight has come.
Drum sound.
Who can explain all these thoughts racking my mind? And in this barrage of shit racking my mind, the eel offered his help. I can't understand.
I can't help but hear Jack Black in this. I don't know why, because I know he didn't do it, right? But like there's a bit of me that is hearing his voice from the song Tribute in this.
Speaking its truth from the bank, now I can see. I cannot reveal the words of the golden eel. I cannot reveal.
This is getting offensively big. I take it back. These are the most uncomfortable guitar harmonies I've ever heard, and it's working so well. For this song, though, I would normally, if I heard somebody do this in person, I would typically think that they were just practicing to get it right eventually. But in this context, that doesn't bother me. I like the bass, but the guitar harmony that's about to happen here is so off-putting. You see? You see what I'm talking about? Whoa! Nice. And then that tone. here, I was just chucking a bucket of cold water over them, saying like they sounded like their guitar harmonies were practicing. I think that dissonance was intentional, and it's very confirmed to me by the way that lead just happened. This is a return to nautical absurdism, though. The guitar work is amazing. The controlled and sustained feedback in the lead there, the riffy tones, all of this was amazing. What's up, Kermit? How we doing, homie? Yeah, Golden Eel was nuts. Probably maybe the best rock song to me on this one. Again, you kind of... None of the lyrics have really blown my mind besides The Mollusk and It's Gonna Be Alright. The rest of them have been like fun, exciting, interesting. But those two songs were massively hitting to me. The concept here feels...
Blows the wind over my true love. Cold blows the drops of rain.
This album, to me, is the equivalent of a Where's Waldo book with no Waldo in it. I'm looking for Waldo, but I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of dope pictures and hearing a bunch of dope songs. And I feel like the longer I get into it, the more I recognize the thing to appreciate about it is the collection of the music, right? Like, this is an eclectic album if I've ever heard one. The soundscapes, the different ways that, they did everything. This 100% feels like a DIY album to me, just as compressed as so many of these things sound. But I really like it because it really gives me a sense of elbow grease that went into the making of it. You know what I mean? And it seems to me that they had 100% creative freedom. Like, this seems like something similarly to Neutral Milk Hotel in The Aeroplane Over the Sea that could only have ever happened in the 90s.
I never had but one true love, and in Camville he was slain. I'll do as much for my true love as any young girl may.
This album it seems so far to me to be the brainchild of some really creative, funny dudes who also have serious feelings and love to explore with sound. It really does sound like some mad scientists were just sonically experimenting, and it just worked out. And they didn't really, it feels like a style before content kind of thing, and I love it.
I'll sit and weep down by his grave for 12 months and 1 day. But when 12 months
Ooh, that only happened in the right ear. Same thing.
What makes you weep down by my grave? I can't take my repose. One kiss.
The acoustic guitar is all in the left ear, and the electric guitar strike is all in the right ear. You guys noticing that? Headphone wearers.
Of your lily white lips. One kiss is all
This 100% gives you a feeling of being in a room.
I crave. One kiss of your
Like you're sitting in the middle of your two buddies who are playing their song to you.
back to your grave. My lips, they are as cold as my clay. My breath is heavy and strong.
they sang the word twill instead of it will. I love them so much. The eerie feeling provided by this synth, though.
From a dungeon deep and water from a stone and white milk from a maiden's breast that babe had never known. Go dig me a grave, both long, wide, and deep, as quickly as you may. I'll lie down in it and take one sleep for 12 months and 1 day. Cold blows the wind over my true love. Cold blows the drops of rain.
You're right! Oh my gosh!
But one true love, and in Canville he was slain. I'll do as much for my true love.
When I commented earlier, you said you could imagine a bard there, Crimson. When I mentioned earlier that this felt like Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick to me. I don't know if you've heard the album. I did a reaction to it, but this is giving me that same kind of bard minstrel vibe with like a neo mecha bard.
As any young girl may, I'll sit and weep down by his grave for 12 months and 1 day.
I could also get on board with that comment, Skylight, for sure. This is... Whoa, I want to go back and catch that. The way that ended?
You.
I feel like they actively hit the power button on the synth for that noise to have happened. I want to hear it once more time, but like I really do think that they hit the power button on the synth to capture that shoom. I think that was a power button recording. Pink Eye on My Leg. That's the name of this song, and it doesn't have lyrics. So let me see if I can find them. It doesn't seem as though there are lyrics. I'll take an instrumental. I feel like this is the fail comp to when I'm trying to learn a skateboarding trick. This is the sound of my slam comp. I love the tremolo picking here. Huh? Was that a dog? Woof, woof. It's going back and forth in the ears. The barking. Left ear. Right ear. Animal Crossing, absolutely. If all of the Mii's from Nintendo Wii were real and went to a nightclub, this is the nightclub music. That had a real Spirit in the Sky kind of guitar tone. Selling my fish to Tom Nook at nighttime to this song, LOL. Oh. You remember earlier when you guys said waving my dick in the wind? Well, you'll never guess it, but I just noticed the next name of the song. That just sounded like... I feel like that is a Patrick Star voice with a bullhorn. It's diff. Love the drums. Guys, this actually might be peak. I thought you were joking, but like I'm waving my dick in the wind. The guitar tones and then when it transitions, the other guitar tones. I'm lost in the sauce once again. And the bass line. I'm lost in the sauce once again. If I make it through the night, everything will be alright. But I'm lost in the sauce once again. It's been 90. And as a dude that gets lost in the sauce, I get it. I'm lost in the sauce once again. It's been 97 days since I laid my head beside you at 1,000,000 miles of highway. Yeah, the 8-bit sounds also very cool. Something that I really didn't even kind of notice because I was just writing it off with the name of a synth. And normally I'm very quick to call out 8-bit noises because as a video gamer, 8-bit noises are like the noises that nourished me as a child. There's some red and blue lights that are shining right behind me. If you want me to, I could hang around with you. 97 days since I laid my head if I only knew. 1,000,000 miles of highway in between. If You're Into It by Flight of the Conchords and this song are sonically linked. There's some red and blue lights that are shining right behind me. And that pig's a pretty mean bastard. You should have seen old Jimmy Wilson dance. You should have seen old Jimmy Wilson dance. Give that boy a dime and you could have a chance to see old Jimmy Wilson dance. This song wails so hard. The music to it. Dance, Jimmy. I'm doing the best I can there, Jim. That's it. You really dance like I used to. I mean, I'm trying. I'm old man. And that guitar tone now sounds like Blue Orchid by the White Stripes. I got a real good feeling. Is Jimmy Wilson his dick? I don't know. Jimmy Wilson. Sure enough, he's got what it takes. Do another number for me, please, won't you, Jimmy? 'Cause you're a real good dancer. Okay. Oh yeah, coming now. Absolutely. Funk pastiche is the best way to say that. I'm waving my dick in the wind. If it all goes right, I'll be in your arms tonight. But I'm waving my dick in the wind. Waving my Did you hear the say sorrow there?
Waving my dick in wind.
Waving my dick in the wind. Versus
my dick in the wind. I'm waving my dick in wind.
oh, it's amazing what a say sorrow can do to make a song more exciting. You know what I mean? And I mean, truly, again, this song did not age well for the times, but I absolutely loved it. It had very much like the punk pastiche, the funk pastiche kind of vibe to it. And again, like the guitar tones, they really ranged from like what I have heard of like the White Stripes, but I also feel like Flight of the Conchords in some way, shape, or form paid homage to at least the structure of this song with their song If You're Into It. I can't unhear it. I feel like that song is connected, and I 100% am now of the impression that when that song came to existence or fruition, Jermaine or Brett were on a Ween kick when it happened. I would love to ask them about it because I feel pretty convinced.
A child without an eye made a mother cry. Why ask why? She kept her child clean on Buckingham Green.
Ooh.
The children saw the eye
Wow. That synth?
as a sign from God descending from the sky. It was all right to dream of Buckingham Green.
Can I be honest with you guys? I 100% approached this album thinking that perhaps the only song I was going to truly enjoy was going to be the song Ocean Man because it was the one I already heard. And I think that is kind of just not nearly close to the coolest song on the album. I've been so captivated by this in a way I don't quite know how to explain. I would almost say like morbid fascination with what's gonna come next. You hear the backing the choral sounds? It's like they're using the choral sounds on a keyboard here. With those guitar tones, the interweaving of the acoustic and electric sounds here is also... And drums? This is huge! I want to hear it all over again. I'm sorry if you're watching on YouTube and you get sick of me pausing and playing, but that was just so much tone there. All of the supporting building up here, right? We have so many cool things. Syntax, thank you so much, homie. Kermit got it too. Kermit from me to you here. Syntax, thank you so much. Ah, Piggy! I want to hear this solo, very Led Zeppelin, kind of. I would almost say like maybe more Floyd in the Echoes or Live at Pompeii sound. As far as the guitars, because of the synth presence, right? Like, actually audition for voiceover work. Yeah, right. can see the stairway vibe with the interweaving of the acoustic and electric. I cannot unhear echoes live in Pompeii in this guitar tone. His name is Dean Ween. Oh.
Summon the queen. Spoke the child of
Ozzy.
It's time to fly. Summon the
It's
queen.
time to fly.
Spoke the child of I. It's time to fly.
That is 100% Ozzy homage.
Turning fire to steam. On Buckingham Green. A child without an eye. Made a mother cry. I ask why. She kept the child clean. On Buckingham Green.
This is another. That song is another one. The last two songs have kind of been peak for me.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
This throws me back to childhood, dude. I have so many fond memories of SpongeBob becoming the manager to this song. You know what I mean? Like, so many fond memories of SpongeBob becoming the manager. And to think, like, it never even occurred to me to check the song out past it.
Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man and by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can you see through the wonder of amazement at the open man? Ocean man, the crust is elusive when it casts forth to the childlike man.
I cannot help but hear this song and be happy and smile. This song is I really like it. It doesn't, I don't care if it's a memeable song. I don't care if it's a copy pasta song. I really don't care if it's cheesy because it was in SpongeBob. This song is a friggin' banger and I love it.
Ocean man, the sequence of a life form raised in the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man. Ocean man. Ocean man.
I don't know. Again, having heard the rest of the album, though, the song fits. It makes much more sense how a song like this comes to be.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of a tan man and by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean man, can
You know, so I was in 5th grade when SpongeBob came out for the, like, that was, yeah, I was in the 5th grade when SpongeBob came out. And I would have been 13 when the SpongeBob movie happened. So I suppose it would be fair to say that I've heard that, like, I've known of Ween since I was 13, which I guess puts me in 2002.
see through the wonder of amazement.
I take it back, 2004.
At the open man,
I'm a 91 model. Ocean Man.
The sequence of a life form raised in the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Ocean Man.
Yeah, I was born in 91, so I was like the SpongeBob era. I was the target audience. This is She Wanted to Leave. Also, I would like to say that the B-side of the album has been really good.
Three men so they were, three men out at sea.
Who does this sound like to me?
Three men came aboard my ship and took my true love from me.
Oh, that's awesome syntax.
She wanted to leave.
Oh, what's up, Boar?
She wanted to leave.
Ooh,
I've loved
love you,
so
Boar.
long. Since
The reaction will be going right up on YouTube, so rest assured. Yo, Crimson Raider! You giving one to Cobb? From me to you! Bang! I love you guys!
I tried to make you smile, when all the while.
You know, this is another one where I feel like it's kind of a lore romance. Three men's all there were. Three men out to sea. Three men came aboard my ship and took my true love from me. I couldn't believe she wanted to leave. She wanted to leave. If I've loved you so long since you were a child, I've cared for your every need. I've tried to make you smile. I feel like there's definitely, I mean, we're kind of here with the nautical story idea, but man,
You wanted to leave.
Cobb is an OG. Syntax is an OG. He was here for the gamer arc, but Cobb is a reaction OG.
You wanted to leave. Go gather the guns. We'll blast them at sea. She begged for me not to shoot for my
We're kind of back in this.
here with me.
We're kind of back in this pirate-esque thing.
I've never loved thee. Now I must leave. Now I must leave. So go fetch a bottle from dear friends and fill up my glass to the rim.
Guys,
For I'm not the man I used to be. Now I'm on the fair.
so I'm pausing it here. I know we're getting ready for what seems to be half the rest of the song to be an instrumental. But what's so interesting is that we go through these phases of you know, this loss, you know, and this idea, like there's absurdist lyricism mixed in with real life emotion. And I've never loved thee, and now I must leave, and now I must leave. So go fetch a bottle of rum, dear friends, and fill my glass to the rim. For I'm not the man I used to be. Now I'm one of them. It almost feels like this is a self-reflection done through lore, right? Like he's created an allegory of himself, and the pirate is the allegory. And maybe he's just singing nonsense and I'm trying too hard, but I feel like that there is definitely mixed real emotions within this absurdism here. I love it. What was that noise? Is it? No? There's sounds. Sounds like waves or the shore. Some ocean sounds. It's coming in. There's some piano. Ooh. I was. Is that what I'm hearing right now? I hate to. Yeah. The way they're closing it is a Wow. I didn't even realize that was the closer. I'm actually authentically sad it's over. I mean, I guess they told me then and there that they were leaving. I really loved this, guys. The way that this is cascading into the end, the way that there's this just kind of ominously blowing wind. Yeah, that's absolutely, this was monumentally better than I'd imagined it to be. I definitely, and I don't even necessarily know what I was expecting other than perhaps an entire, sound to be like Ocean Man. I believe they stranded themselves in a beach cabin on an island and took a bunch of psychedelics to write this album. And yeah, the creator heard this album. It was inspired to make SpongeBob. That explains so much. I commented throughout this album as I heard it that I felt like I heard, Jethro Tull vibes. I felt like I heard, Neutral Milk Hotel vibes, specifically from the album In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. There's definitely guitar tones reminiscent of like Floyd and Zeppelin, depending on which eras you're talking about. There's definitely elements of, again, just nautical absurdism, but mixed in with actual friggin' poetry. Again, The Mollusk was such an amazing song to me. It's Gonna Be All Right. Such an amazing song to me. I loved Buckingham Green quite a bit. Ocean Man, of course, but yeah. Oh, wait. So are you saying, do the Quebecois not like this album? Do Les Quebecois not stand by The Mollusk? Wait, what do the Quebecois have against The Mollusk? I felt like this album was actually really good. I'm actually downloading this album like right now. This one made it to... Oh. Got it. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to listen to Quebec then. Or Quebec. Whatever. Yeah. They earned a second album to me, like 100%. Fish, that was the other band I was trying to think of, by the way. They earned another album listen to me. This was so good. And it wasn't life-changing to me because it doesn't stand to me to be a part of the formative music years, right? Like, I will have to continue to live with this similarly to the way other people have. But I think what makes this special to so many people is that it is a timepiece album. This is quintessential the 90s album. The overcompressed sounds, the dynamic, everything is on the table. Like, they let their imagination run wild, and I think something really cool, something really creative, something off the cuff, nothing that could be reinvented. This is not, you can't just, recreate the same kind of chaos and walk out with the same kind of results. I felt like this album was 100% like, I mean, honestly, I'm still kind of chewing on it. I don't think it would have been music I could have appreciated until perhaps the last 5 years or so of my life. But I feel like this album has 100% its place in the top albums of rock, at least. I think it's a quintessential listen as far as people that would say that they are rock fans. I think that it really does go a long way to literally be able to listen to an album roughly almost 30 years later, right? So 27 years later. And I can hear the influence in music from then to now that came from this album. And I think that is really cool. I think that is really special. And honestly, it says a lot about the band. This, while not all of the lyrics pass the test of time, because some humor just doesn't strike the same way anymore. The music is timeless. And I think if people listen to some of the lyrics that didn't stand the test of time and they are not taking themselves too seriously and they can recognize humor for the sake of humor, or they can recognize like absurdism for the sake of absurdism, it hits really hard. I think that this album is actually fantastic, to the point that like I walked in literally thinking I was going to dislike the song Waving My Dick in the Wind for the fact of the matter that the song was called Waving My Dick in the Wind. And that is literally going to be the first song I listen to while I am editing this video, or uploading it rather. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity you've shown both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. Stay tuned, because I guess I'm going to be reacting to the Quebec album, because this one just impressed the crap out of me. I love you. Be the best until I see you next. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.